college plumbing apprenticeship. In this video, we'll consider the process that we go through to adjust and set our course summary and syllabus link. From the downloaded page, we can see when we select that it looks very sparse, but let's look about what we need to do in order to fill that full of content. Let's go back now to another class that's already built, and let's select the course summary and syllabus, and we'll take a look at two different sections of this page. The first section, let's take a look at the lower portion of it. You can see that's labeled as the course summary. The course summary has all of the modules as laid out, or all assignments laid out according to the due dates. There's nothing that you need to do to build this. It's built automatically by you selecting the due dates on the assignments. The next portion at the top of the page is we have another link, which is the syllabus to this particular class. And then if you select that link, it brings you automatically to the Schmecada Google Drive, your Google Drive link that is where we're going to put the syllabus. So the purpose of this video then is to go about how do we get the syllabus that we created with a Word document or a Google Docs document, how do we get it onto this link onto the syllabus page. So let's go back to the page that we downloaded in our development shell. We select on the course syllabus and we can see that it is empty. So let's hit the edit. And so the goal here is that we're going to get that link into this section right here. So how do we go about doing that? Well, the first thing that we need to do is let's go to our Schmecada Drive, our Google Drive from Schmecada. Now, so the Word document needs to reside somewhere on our drive, and it needs to be the Schmecada Drive. Otherwise, the way that the security systems work, the links might not work if you're using another online provider. So this method will work as far as what I can tell. So what I did is I created a folder for all the classes for this particular year, and I put another folder in there called Syllabus. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this syllabus right here, and I'm going to open it with Google Docs. It loads up as a Google Docs, and so now we need to turn this into a PDF. In order to do that, you go to File, and then Download, and then you need to choose which format, and then you would choose a PDF document format. And then once that is downloaded, you can go to your Downloads page somehow or another, and then you go Show in Folder, and you can see then that you can see the PDF version of that folder. Okay, so then the next thing that you need to do is go back to your Google Drive. And then from your Google Drive, let's see if I can make this, you would select the PDF that you just created and drag it onto there. And then it's uploading now into your Google Drive. So now that it exists, it's really important, this PDF has to exist within your Google Drive in order for this to work. So then you would select your PDF, and then you would say this option right here, which says Get Link. Now there's a number of options that you can have when you select that Get Link. So you're the owner, so general access. What access are you going to choose? Anyone, and I choose the broadest, which is anyone with the link. Now this is kind of an important part too, is that over here you're selecting what properties that person has. Is that individual a viewer, a commenter, or an editor? Just stick with the viewer. You don't need the students editing your syllabus or commenting on it. So just viewer. And then once that is done, copy the link. Now you're done with Google Drive completely. And then you'll need to go in and call this something. Let's be really original. Let's call it Syllabus. Highlight it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have an external link. Since we copied the external link, now we'll just go and we'll paste the external link. Done? And then we're going to update the syllabus. We select the syllabus, and that fires it up, and now we have a link to our Google Drive. Now with this link set, there's any number of things that you can do with it. You can change the color, you can increase the font. Okay, so that is how you go about setting a link using Google Drive onto your syllabus. Now, the next method of bringing the syllabus into the class homepage, you don't necessarily have to do it with the link method. Let's delete that. Let's do it a different way. What you can do is you can have it, rather than bringing in a link, you can actually upload a document. So you upload a document, and with that option right there, you would then go to wherever that document resides on your computer. And in this example right here, it resides on my downloads. You then drag that PDF onto the upload file, submit, update syllabus, and now the link looks a little bit different. And so rather than it being an internal link or an external link, it is now an internal link. It is linking automatically. So this PDF file is now resides on the Canvas site itself. It's a little more cumbersome, but it's a little more direct method than the linking method.